Today's adventure begins right here, Surf City, North Carolina, as we can see the Surf City Bridge. Fun thing we're going to do today, we're going to walk across that bridge that crosses across the Intercoastal Waterway here in town. But before we get into all that, I'm here at Soundside Park. We're going to go chow down on some donuts. They have a really cool little donut shop here locally called Daybreak Donuts. And we've got a half a dozen. We got 6 donuts. Some of them are specialty donuts that are not sold every day. Some of them like special items. But we got some wild stuff to try here. One of them is a banana pudding. We got one donut that's even a chicken and waffle donut. Get you some of that. That's definitely something different you don't try every day. But once we chat on these donuts and finish up our coffee, we're actually going to walk across this bridge right here behind me. They actually have a pedestrian walkway on this bridge, and we're going to check out some of the beautiful views that we can gaze upon the top of this bridge. And if we're lucky and these clouds don't mess us up too much, we might get a really interesting looking sunset. That might be wishful thinking, I hope not. But all in all, we're going to make a good evening of this down toward Carolina Beach off to the south. As you can see, a lot of clouds. It was very stormy down there, so we decided, what the heck, let's make our way up to Surf City, to Topsail Island. A really fun place to come visit. And that's exactly what we did. So that being said, let's go ahead and get into these donuts. All right, here is our Daybreak Donuts. And let's look at what we have here. Give it a little look-see. And that's so cool, the young lady who fixed our donuts. There was a lot of specialty donuts. We don't know a lot about this donut shop. This is something new. And she was nice enough to kind of write it down, what kind of donuts we actually have in here. And look at them. They really are looking pretty dang good. They smell amazing. And they're made to order, so they're hot. And that's awesome. Look at the bacon. Whoa, that's one of my favorites. And right here is a very interesting one. I think this is it. We're going to find out when I bite into it, but one of these is chicken and waffles donut. And I had to try it. Chicken and waffles, are you kidding me? I have never heard of such a thing. But they have them, and we ordered one. All right, my friends, the first donut we're going to try here is the Dutch apple pie. It is cinnamon, sugar, chopped apple filling, and vanilla drizzle. And right there it is. Here we go. I had to do it with the fork. I'm normally a donut by the hand person, but this thing is like super messy. Okay, the Dutch apple pie is awesome, but I do think you cannot eat that thing with your hands. You have to go fork on that one. It's just too messy. I will show you real quick what I'm talking about. You can see all the goodies on it, all that apple filling. It's very liquidy and very good. As my wife goes in, she's going to give it a taste now. But it is very delicious. If you're a fan of apple pie, it's warm, it's everything an apple pie is, but it's just on a donut. So this is a very good option. All right, the next donut up is the chicken and waffle donut. This is going to be good because I love chicken and waffles. And this here has a maple glaze on it and wingman spice, which is a spice that the owner of the shop, I think their son, actually makes this himself. And you can also buy the wingman spice within the donut shop. Bon appetit. Here we go. A chicken and waffle donut. What the heck? Okay, that is the most bizarre tasting thing I've ever tasted in my life. And I don't mean that in a bad way. That kind of tastes like chicken and waffles. It's strangely good. You know, the girl in here who you know, got our donuts for us, she said it was good. And you know, and she let me smell the spice itself. And when we smelled the spice, me and my wife, we was like, that's interesting. This is going to be a very interesting combination on a donut. But all in all, it's a pretty daggone good donut. If you like chicken and waffles, recommend giving it a shot. At least try it. It is very interesting, and I kind of like it. It's pretty good. Next up, this one here is called the Sea Turtle. So the Sea Turtle is a caramel glaze, shredded coconut, and mini chocolate chips. This is my wife's idea. The coconut. I'm not a big coconut person, so if I say this is pretty good, you know it's pretty safe. And I also want to take a moment to thank the nice lady who checked us out, because she had no coffee. She only had iced coffee. And because we wanted some hot coffee, she brewed us up a special couple cups, 2 cups of coffee. And it's very strong, but very good to go with these donuts. Now, real quickly, the sea turtle. I like it. This is another one. We're 3 for 3 out of the 6 that we got. We're 3 for 3. I'm not a big coconut person, but it all works. And one thing that makes all this stuff work so far is their donut is very good. It's very soft. It's kind of a dense donut, right? Reminds me of duck donut a little bit. If you've ever tried duck donuts, that's kind of what this reminds me of. All right, the next donut is the one that I'm looking forward to quite a bit. This is called the Bacon Bomb. I love bacon. I love bacon maple on donuts. It just works for me. So the Bacon Bomb is maple glaze, bacon, cinnamon, and sugar. That's a win-win. I think this is really going to be good. My wife's already tasted one of the pieces of bacon and she said, oh yeah, the bacon's good. You know, if the bacon's good, it's probably going to be great. So let's give this a try. So the Bacon Bomb is the bomb. So this coffee's gonna taste good chasing that down. Yeah, that is fabulous. Bacon Bomb. I give you a 10 out of 10. Maybe 11 out of 10. That thing was the bomb. It really is good. This donut is perfect for summertime. You like lemonade? Well, they have a donut. It's called lemonade. This is called lemonade. Lemonade is a lemon glaze with granulated sugar. And I'm gonna have a little chocolate on the side from the other one that we had. What was it called?
The sea turtle.
The sea turtle has kind of indoctrinated the side of this donut a little bit. So here we go. Let's try lemonade. To be quite honest, I'm not a big lemon person anyway. I don't even put lemon in my tea. I can see, like, people who likes lemon is probably gonna like that pretty good. Me personally, this is probably one I would pass. I'm not a big fan of lemon. I do like lemonade though, but that does kind of work because the lemon is not like overly sour. It's like you don't take a bite of that and it's like, oh, you know, your lips pucker or anything. So if you like lemonade, definitely probably might want to try that one. It's pretty good if you're really into that type of thing. Me personally, I probably have to just pass on that one. Probably my least favorite out of all the ones we've tried so far. I don't know if I saved the best for last, but we might have. It's like a banana pudding donut. So let's dig into it next. And here is the banana pudding. Look at the donuts. Look how soft that is. Oh, that is awesome. So this here is the banana pudding. Banana pudding glaze, vanilla wafers, powdered sugar. Simple ingredients on an awesome donut. I already can tell you this is going to be awesome. I can just feel it. So here we go. I have no words. I have no words how good that is. I really enjoyed that. I enjoyed every one of these donuts that we showed today. The lemonade, I can eat it, but it wasn't my favorite. Would I order it again? Probably not. But like the Bacon Bomb, that Dutch apple pie donut, oh my god, that thing was so good. The chicken and waffles, you know, it's pretty good. It's more of a novelty donut for me. You know, I probably wouldn't get that one. I would get like 3 Bacon Bombs and maybe a couple of the banana puddings and maybe that Dutch apple. Oh, I like that a lot. So that was really cool. So this is the first part of the video. I just wanted to highlight a local business here in the Surf City, Topsail Island area, and I'm glad I chose the donut shop. So it is really, really good. But now we're going to take a walk as the sun begins to set, and we're actually going to, you can actually walk across the bridge that crosses the Intercoastal Waterway here at Topsail Island coming over to Surf City. So we're going to take a little walk now and see what that's all about. And yeah, just a nice little evening here at Surf City, North Carolina. Thank you for hanging out with me. Really do appreciate it. All right there behind me is where we chowed down our donuts. They have a parking area here in the Soundside Park. Free parking, of course. you know, Surf City and many of the beaches here in the East Coast, Southeast North Carolina, they're about pretty much all paid parking these days. Oh man, there's a fish just jumped. That was pretty exciting. Ooh, there's another one. I don't know if you guys can see those fish. Y'all see any fish jumping back there? Oh, looky there. They're not going to jump now because I put the camera on them. That's a shocker. Wildlife don't like cameras when I'm around. But all in all, the donuts were delicious. Now we're going to make our way across this pathway here, this walkway, and then make our way across that bridge. And hopefully, the good Lord willing, no rain will come upon us during this little adventure out here. Speaking of adventure, I did not do my official intro. Good afternoon, my friends. Welcome back to the channel. Hitchhiking Yeti here. I totally forgot. I got so excited in the intro over there. I didn't even welcome you guys to the channel, man. That's so rude. I can't do that. I have to put it right now. So, welcome. Let's enjoy our walk across the Surf City Bridge today. And yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Let's do that. So this is kind of what it looks like when you're walking across this walkway out here. They have some stores. Right there's a King store. And there's a lot of fish jumping out here in this little waterway. The fish are active here in the month of September, that's for sure. Absolutely beautiful evening. Just a great evening for a walk and some donuts. And it's just been, dare I say, almost a perfect evening so far. As you can see, down beneath this bridge, very nice little walk this evening as dusk is upon us. It's very comfortable out here, not overly humid. And one thing I'm really enjoying about this walk, even though we're around a lot of still water, haven't really had no problem with any kind of bugs or mosquitoes, so that's a big plus. As we can see the Surf City water tower off to our right, as this little walkway's coming to an end, and we're gonna venture up onto the Surf City Bridge next and start that adventure. All right, we have started our ascend up the Surf City Bridge. I think it's also called Highway 210 that actually brings you into Surf City. Pretty cool, man. You just don't realize how big this is until you get out here and you start walking across it. This has got a little incline to it. But all in all, so far, really good. Nice little breeze. A lot of traffic this evening coming onto the island. When we came over here today, the traffic was backed up leaving the island because everybody leaving the beach for the evening. Now it's opposite. Now there's more people coming back in than there are leaving, so. All right, we might be a quarter of the way, maybe 20% up. Kind of turn around and look behind us where the Surf City water tower is located. That's the ocean right behind that. And then when we look off here to the left, you can see the bridgeway that we walked across, which I love that part. That was so nice down there, really beautiful. But man, you just look down in the water below us, and there's so many fish down there jumping. I mean, they're just fish everywhere. The fish are very lively today down there in that little water area, that little inlet. Oh my God, that is just absolutely crazy how busy the fish are. Somebody ordered some Domino's pizza. I seen that. Domino pizza coming onto the island. Got to get caught back up to my wife. I think what we're planning on doing, instead of walking all the way across this bridge there, I think we're just going to make it to the highest point, take a few pictures, and then come on back. Man, this has just been such an awesome experience so far walking across this bridge. So cool looking. I love the views that we've been able to take in so far. Kind of reminds me when I was in Charleston, South Carolina several months ago, back in the spring, and they have that huge bridge down there that you can walk across it also. And I even think, and it's way longer, I can't remember how long that bridge is. It might be, it's over a mile long maybe. It's extremely long. And I was thinking to myself when I was there, I'd like to walk across that bridge or jog across that bridge or do something like that. Be a lot of fun. I gotta say, it's a little bit noisier and louder than I was expecting. I don't know why I wasn't thinking it was gonna be loud, but there's a lot of traffic coming across this bridge. And you will run into some bicyclers, or bicyclists, I guess. There goes one right here. Met quite a few people on bicycles and e-bikes as we traversed across. As we're getting ever so much closer now to the very top, right here on the Intercoastal Waterway. But I gotta say, I'm loving the view up here. And something else I didn't really think about before we started this journey is, could you do this at night, like after sunset? And I think you can, because if you notice on the walls here, you have these, they got lights on this barrier. So I don't know how much light that's actually going to put out the darker it gets, but it's going to give you some kind of illumination. All right, I think we are almost at the peak of the Surf City Bridge. Right here where the lights run out. See, right there's the light, and the very next one, these here are not lit up. Right down through here, so I guess this is the halfway point. All right, my friends, we have made it to the top, the highest peak. Well, almost. The water tower don't count, but we're almost at the highest peak here in Surf City, North Carolina. All right, my friends, that will pretty much do it for me today. Up here at the top of Surf City's bridge. Pretty awesome day. Day's finally coming to an end. Had an awesome day today, and I'm glad I ended it here in Surf City, North Carolina. What a beautiful view up here. And this is the main reason I wanted to walk up here, because I wanted to see what the view looks like. You know, you can kind of see a view when you're driving over, but you really better be paying attention to the road and not looking over the edges. Now, my wife she's in the passenger seat, so she gets to see more than I do. But I definitely want to come over here and try this out. And I will definitely come back at some point in time as that boat goes speeding down the Intercoastal Waterway and try this again, maybe one morning, like after sunrise, come over here in the off season when there's not as much loud traffic and stuff. That might be something kind of cool. But yeah, I had a great time today. The donuts were fabulous at Daybreak Donuts. Highly recommend going and trying some of their donuts out. They have some very interesting flavors and styles of donuts in there. Especially that bacon bomb. That thing was awesome. But all in all, we had a great day today. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching this video. Really do appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and think about subscribing. If you enjoyed today's content, as always, please give me a thumbs up. It helps me out so much. And if you have any comments, please put them down below. I love reading them. And I always try to get back to each and every one of you guys and take your time to fill out the comment spaces with questions or experiences. I love when y'all share y'all's experiences about whatever it is you're doing, if it goes along with the video. I really do love reading them. Thank you so much. Each and every one of you do that. I really appreciate that, and I love you guys so much for that. That being said, y'all have a great day. It's time for me to get back home down to Carolina Beach. And I am the Hitchhiking Yeti, my friends, and I will see you in our next adventure. And what a nice adventure this was this evening. I really, really enjoyed this. Absolutely beautiful. All right, we have a little bonus footage. I'm back down here at the bottom. Just wanted to come down here and verify. All the lights I was pointing out as we was walking across the bridge tonight, sure enough, they do actually end right at the top, at the peak tippity top of the Surf City Bridge. So if you walk all the way across, you're going to be in the dark, it looks like, at least one half of the bridge. I wonder why that is. Is it like, I mean, this is all Surf City community. I actually seen a Surf City welcome sign on the other side of the bridge, so I don't know what happened there. Maybe somebody needs to change a fuse for the bridge. Only half of it's lit up. I just want to verify that. All right. What an absolutely beautiful evening.